Teacher strikes have been an issue for quite some time, so we as students decided to ask some school faculty members their opinions on how it affects not only the students but their guardians as well. In 2012, the Chicago Teachers Union threatened to leave 400,000 students citywide. What the Board of Education didn't know is that the teachers were ready to make good on that threat.
I think a strike is kind of a last resort. I think it's just a union, a collective effort to say everyone is supporting this one issue and we want to make it heard.
It is clear that the school strikes affected everyone. Teachers going on strikes led to them not getting paid and students not receiving their education.
Well, I think in particular your students aren't in school, which I think on the student side would be like, great, I'm out of school. But I think school time is lost, valuable school time.
Parents were also inconvenienced as they struggled to find places to keep their children while the strikes were occurring.
What you're doing is hurting our schools, and what you're doing is hurting our communities.
Parents can potentially lose trust, perhaps in a school system, because I think to one degree people will think that strikes are just for the teachers.
Polls were taken at the time to find out if parents supported the teachers of the Chicago Teachers Union strike, going on strike. Nearly 90% did support the teachers in what they were doing.
We need to respect the teachers. The teachers have some of the most difficult jobs, or the most difficult job, I would say. And I think a better teacher, a happier teacher, and a more effective teacher, it just helps everything.
The final deal discusses a 90-minute extension to the regular school day, due to it being one of the shortest days in the country. It also provided an annual salary increase of 4.4% over 4 years. The new deal requires a teacher's performance to be evaluated based on students' test scores and feedback.
That was teachers fighting against unfair practices that, well, basically the Chicago Board of Education was trying to evaluate teachers in an extremely unfair manner.
I think to one degree people will think that strikes are just for the teachers, but to some degree the teachers also do strikes for the benefit of the student, right?
That hurts kids too, because what they wanted to do is tie everything that the teachers did to the test scores that happened at the end of the year, which means for us as teachers, we're telling kids the only thing that matters for you is that one test you take.
On October 2nd, the teachers of the Waukegan district walked off the job. Students had missed 17 instruction days. That is more than twice as many days missed due to the Chicago district school strikes.
The current proposals that the district would give us would make us continue to be what we have been for years, which is a place where good teachers start out and then inevitably leave to another district that will pay them and give them more respect that our district just continuously doesn't seem to want to do.
My mom works in the school districts. We are out here today to support our teachers. My kids rather be in school to learn, to get a good education, to go to college.
Teachers in Waukegan are fighting for small, reasonable raises so that they can take care of their family. Their bosses have $26 million in the bank that they refuse to spend on teachers. Is that fair? Absolutely not.
If I'm a happy employee, I'm going to teach in a happier mood. I'm going to be a better teacher. And if that's not the case, then it negatively, again, affects the students.
You are more than likely to perform better if you enjoy your job, this including benefits, environment, pay, and other factors. Teachers across the country are dissatisfied with low pay and few benefits. We trust our teachers to create the foundation of our children's future, but what about the teachers' future? They still have a family and eventually want to retire one day. There is no denying that school strikes affect students, but it is clear that teachers have the students' best interest in mind.
In general, it'll make happier teachers that will benefit the school, better results, just a better learning environment, a better working environment.